everybody. Welcome to the Texas Hotspot. Let me fix my camera here just to make sure you can see me. Everything good? All right. And it's Friday. So welcome to Friday Night Fire. We appreciate everybody who's taken the time out of their day to come join us here tonight to get to know a little bit about fellow chili heads from around the chili head community. That's what we love to do here on the show. Also burn and do also crazy stuff. But we love to have guests on, get to know a little bit more about them, what they do, and, just open up the chili community so we can all be friends. And look at that. Someone else popped in. I can't wait to bring them in. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to bring in the co-host. He's been here since day one, and I always like to say he's A1 since day one. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scry the Dust himself, Brandon Collins.
Why do you got to mention that?
I don't know. You be posting Scry the Dust a lot, and I'm like, what is Scry? Can you explain that real quick?
It's just something that I like to ponder on. So the word scry means to research, I guess, right?
Research the dust. I get it now.
Yeah. And it just means I don't know. It just sounds cool to me.
Okay.
I like to ponder on that thought.
Okay.
A lot.
Well, with that thought, we're going to move on. We're going to talk a little bit about how your season. We're going to talk about everybody's season, how it went the last season, but we're going to bring everybody in real quick. Get the show rolling. I see we got 10 people in the house right now. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I really do. Our next co-host, he's all the way from the west side, and he is the tallest chili head I think that I know. I don't know any taller chili head than him. I think he comes in about 7'2". Let's bring him in. Pepper Bay. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I'm 6'8". That's plenty. I don't need to be 7'2". Oof.
Oh, okay. 6'8".
Hey,
okay.
Well,
real quick.
Close enough.
How many League of Fire challenges did I do to get that world record?
9.
Yeah, that's right. 9 days until football starts. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice. Can't wait for that.
That's for all of you foosball fans out there. Sometimes we get into sports. If we got nothing else to talk about, we'll definitely pull out sports here on Friday Night Fires. But it's good to see you, Pepper Bay. I know you got some mail. We'll get into that, what you got in the mail today. We're also going to get into what we're going to be doing later. But we have another co-host to bring in. He's always fashionably late. I don't know what it is about that. I don't know if it just takes him a while to get ready or if he's got to deal with his kids. Now, let's let him explain it. Why are you always late, bitch?
I was 2 minutes late. You didn't even get anybody on yet.
If this was a job, I would fire you.
I'm always late because it's fucking Friday, and I have stuff to do when the roommate gets off of work at 4:00.
And you got to remember, he's 2 hours behind you.
Yeah.
Or
oh,
whatever.
yeah, you're right.
So,
yada, yada, yada.
It's like rush hour during.
Yada. All right.
Start.
Well, welcome to the show, Mitch. Always good to
I
see
was
you,
actually going to be on time, but I went to the store, and they wanted my ID, and I didn't have it with me.
All right. Well, welcome, Mitch. We love to see your face. I'm glad you're here. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be joining us burning tonight, are you?
I'm not. They did not have a thing.
Okay, well, we're going to figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here for one reason and one reason only tonight. Of course,
our guests have been on here before.
They have been on here before.
It was for fun. This is for real.
Yeah, that was for fun. Steve.
It was for pleasure before, but now.
Hey, do you want to go ahead and introduce them? Do you want to introduce them, Brandon? Bring them on.
Yeah, Never Better Club.
Oh, there they are. Nice. That was an awesome introduction.
People know who they are.
I love it.
Hey, Goop.
If you don't know who they are, you're about to find out.
Just to let you know, it's kind of hard to hear you.
It's kind of hard to hear me? Oh.
I can hear you.
Can everybody hear me fine?
I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
I can hear everybody
everybody
loud and clear,
fine.
but you, it's low.
Midge, you're gonna have to get the dust, scry the dust out of your ears, dude.
Oh, it's only for you, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Obviously, since the intro was kind of underwhelming, please welcome Never Better Clone. Yay! Okay,
The people know who they are.
We got Michael Morgan.
Road to the belt match winner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you have her. She's the top female of last season. So congratulations on that, both you guys. Both those are ridiculous. You guys came out of nowhere.
Absolutely. So real quick, guys, we love to have you on the show. Thanks as always for taking time out of your Friday to join us. These shows are about an hour long, and I hope you got an hour to hang out. We want to know a lot more about you. So without further ado, guys, why don't you take over? Tell us. I've already asked you this before on our show. I did, but I would like the viewers that are watching now just to know who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
You go first. Michael Morgan. This is Alexandria Morgan. We live in Missouri. I'm actually originally from Texas, so I can relate there. I have some good Texas stories. But we love anything that has a scopal unit. So that's pretty much what we celebrate on. So we do a lot of challenges. I'd say mostly challenges. A lot of pod eating. Anything that can light you up. That's what we're here for. So. For me, it's something that's part of him. Is really I can recall. So I've pre-COVID and pre-League of Fire everything. I just would always find an excuse to burn, find challenges out there, just random challenges, and I absolutely love this world. For Alexander and I, it's really part of like our life now. So
yeah,
and we're super thrilled and happy to have so many for making throughout this year. So it really has been fantastic.
All right, and I'm Alexandria. I was born and raised in Central Florida, and we moved to Missouri about 3 years ago. So I lived in Florida. And we got into chili eating. Michael has been a chili head his whole life, but I got into chili eating kind of seriously beginning of this year. I did my first challenge, like competition, in December, and I didn't know about League of Fire until January. So that was my first go at anything super spicy, and I ate my first whole. This is crazy. I ate my first whole habanero like in February. I mean, I'd never even done that before. So I just fell in love with the world of pepper eating, and I remember being like, I'll never eat super hot peppers. That's one thing. Like, you'll never catch me eating a whole fresh Reaper or something. And now I'm obsessed. That's all I think about. And I'll never stop. I never will. I'll never get burnout. It's a genuine obsession. I don't do it for any reason other than, like, I enjoy it so very much. And I just find the world of peppers, growing them, eating them, all the phenotypes that you can get your hands on. I think it's fascinating. So, that's pretty much it.
Sounds like you got a case of the chili heads.
Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah, no, you're a chili head at heart. I mean, you can look around me. I'm not obsessed or anything either.
No.
I mean, I'm not like obsessed or nothing. I don't have a 4-foot tall chili in my corner. No, it's. So, what part of Florida are you from? And
I was born in Polk County. I was born in Winter Haven, Florida, and I spent my whole life there up until when I went to college. I went to USF, so I moved to the Tampa Bay area, and after that, I came back home because I got a good job in Winter Haven where my family lived at the time, and I met Michael, and he was living in Orlando at the time, so we became a thing, and we got engaged and married. Well, yeah, we got married. That's right, in Orlando, or in Winter Park near Orlando, and we decided to move to Missouri when we found a forever home here. But I love Florida. I love the heat. I'm a cold weather person, so it's nice to move away from the heat.
So you guys go from two really cool places to Missouri.
Yeah, Well, it is nice to live in a flyover state. Nobody ever bothers you, and people are like, "Where's Missouri again?" So we're pretty safe here. At least people like that.
I was always told to pronounce it misery.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, it's Missouri.
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 I thought you were gonna say Missouri. Actually, that's funny.
Misery, like that's just how bad it is. That's my pathetic attempt at a joke. So that's awesome, Michael. What part of Texas you from, bud?
I was born in Galena Park, Houston, Texas.
Houston, H-Town.
Yeah, the armpit of Texas.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm in the butthole of Texas, Dallas.
I lived in Texas.
You were up in the armpit. I'm down here in the butthole.
Yep. It was
Really sucks down here, but
You guys have no
that's good
idea
to hear.
though. Like Florida's so much worse. I think it is.
See, I lived in Florida too. I lived in Panama City, Florida, for a few years, and that was some fun times. My high school years, I'll tell you that.
I love Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City was a very fun time. All right, so let's get into. I really want to get into this, and you guys are going to talk some about this, the Burnathon. Now, for the people out there watching, we got like 13 viewers right now. It's awesome. I love it. Steady views, steady comments. Let me go down. So for the people watching, if you have not subscribed to Never Better Club on Facebook, what platforms are you on? Facebook, YouTube,
TikTok.
Instagram?
TikTok, and they don't follow Beth.
No, we do now. You should have seen the voice messages she was sending me. I was like, oh my God, chill out.
Yeah. So,
Come on, I'm new to this. I said I'm following
hey,
you.
Uncle Bolkow in the house. What's up, Uncle
And
Bolkow?
Twisted Art Lady in the house.
Uncle Bolkow and myself were born in the same exact area in upstate New York. So he's a local upstate New Yorker guy, just like me. Good to see you, bud. Sip Jumpers in the house too. So yeah, this burn-a-thon that you guys did for the last 30 days, that last month of the League of Fire season, where you guys burned for 31 days in a row. Now, I will say I didn't get to watch all of the videos, because obviously I'm busy and stuff, but I watched a good portion of those 31 videos and the amazing stuff that you guys did. Not only completing League of Fire challenges, but also adding on to the burn with fresh peppers and hot sauce and stuff like that. So what gave you the inspiration to do a burn-a-thon? Is it because you had a bunch of challenges, or is this something you guys planned?
Yeah, it was pretty much an excuse to just get through a lot of challenges lingering. Like we had just a table full of challenges, and we're like, if we don't create some type of format around this, people are going to get really annoyed.
You guys, we still do. A lot, but most of them are not League of Fire. We have stacks and stacks of other makers.
We joked that we had enough challenges we could open a small store.
Yeah, not anymore.
Store, so, we plow through a bunch. So we thought, well, format like Burn-a-thon, that people at least understand, like when we do repetitive things, why we're doing it, and it just wouldn't be annoying. Like, oh, why'd you do 5 V5s, over the course of 2 weeks or something?
We had to,
because we had a bunch of V5s. So
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that was the idea.
That's cool. So you had a bunch of challenges laying around. Now, since you guys just lived those 31 days and it's fresh in your mind, Michael, this one's for you, and then we'll move on to Alexandria. What was your favorite memory or worst burn? We'll say favorite memory / worst burn of that 31 days.
It's probably the same as
No.
Alexandria's. Well, I'll give you my favorite memory. She'll get the worst burn.
Okay. That's fair.
I would say doing the speed blocks. I did it, I think 3 times. And
which you currently hold the world record for at 24 seconds.
For now.
Yeah.
You're really good at
Well, I
Zach's
don't
been
see somebody
trying.
beating that record.
Yeah. Like I said,
That's a cool challenge, though.
it's a
It's a
cool
really
challenge.
cool
Yeah.
challenge.
It's a cool challenge. I obviously like speeding challenges. I made one myself with the Goots Ice Cream Challenge.
We have to do that.
But I'm going to say this. Oh, yeah, Pepper Bay just got that in the mail today, speaking of that. We'll talk about that in a minute, Pepper Bay.
Hey, guys. Hey, Sundance.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on? There is Sundance Carter right there in the house. What's up, buddy?
Well, Matt.
I
How's
just
it
want to
going,
say
man?
how
And then look, there's
disappointed I
Matt
am
right
right
there.
now.
He's talking
That's
about
mine.
the LSD.
That's mine. Yeah.
He's not
I
talking
just-
about taking LSD, guys. He's talking about an LSD League of Fire challenge.
Oh, so I tested that challenge. Oh my goodness, it's a doozy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
brutal.
on that
Yeah,
note,
worst burn, Alex.
I will talk about it. It was so bad. And I really have a hard time because of the aftermath of it. I told Michael afterwards, I was like, I have a hard time remembering, even when I didn't understand prep, a worse challenge aftermath than that LSD challenge that I dealt with. And Michael had a bad time too. He threw up, but he got it all out. So my problem was you guys who haven't challenge, it is this little tiny, very good. My hands are out. So little tiny tasting hot sauce, and it's very good tasting. The heat goes extreme; it builds really fast. But when you first take the shot, you're like, oh, it tastes good. But before that, you lick. It's lick salt. Lick shoot. So you lick chili powder off your hand
With Reaper in it.
With Reaper in it, and it's salt, Reaper salt, and it's like. But then you take that
salty.
But then you take that shot, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be bad, and it's just the tiniest little amount of sauce, and then you have to eat a candied, dried lime, which there has to be something to this.
There's something on the lime. It's extract on the lime.
It ruined me.
Yeah.
It ruined me, that lime, and it's just.
And then there's extract in the sauce too.
So let me tell you what happens. So I burned so hard on that episode. It's actually worth watching because I was freaking out and I was not putting on a show. And I was like, this is really getting to my stomach. And I was feeling very hot. And I was feeling uncomfortable. And my mouth's on fire. So we get off screen and we start doing our normal, like, take care of yourself afterwards. I knew I downed so much, like half gallon. And I said, I'm going to go take care of this. Couldn't get it up. For some stuff in my stomach. And I was like, you know what? It's going to be okay because look at how tiny that little sauce bottle was. I'm going to be fine. I'll just process it. No. Every hour on the hour, 8 times in a row, I was throwing up the entire contents of my stomach. And I was so dehydrated. At the end of the day, it was like 6 p.m. I had been cramping and taking care of the kids all day. I was laying on my bathroom floor and I literally fell asleep. That's how much I'd been throwing up. And I was in a world of pain. It was the worst. And I'll never do it again. And Michael said, well, maybe we should try it again.
I'll do it again.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But
that is
wild.
Maybe do it again. I personally am not gonna ever do that challenge again either. So it was like 6 hours of like the most excruciating cramps I've ever had, and it just wrecked me. I was in and out of the shower, trying to drink, trying to throw up more.
Brandon, here's the crazy part for me too.
I was miserable.
The last time I threw up, I'm telling you, I threw up 8 times in a row. It wasn't a little bit.
Same with me. It just killed me.
The 8th time I threw up, and it burned so bad because there's so much extract in me. Even the 8th time. And it was like sour. It was so traumatic. It was like the worst.
It's a very tasty challenge.
But in the moment.
Very tasty challenge.
Yeah, I remember at one point just laying in the shower with the shower going, just like shaking, like
I believe it.
Just like moaning to myself because I think I was the only one home at the time.
That little tiny bottle of sauce. I think Dan Reed is crazy. I give him a hard time.
That was one of the most extreme challenges I've ever done. The only other one I've ever done was that Cat Bomb Bunnies that Bruce made.
I've never heard of that.
Cap Crew, yeah, that's a Cap Crew deal.
So what I was hearing from you guys, that you burn and you feel it just like everybody else in the chili community. There's not one person out there, including Johnny Scoville or Shahina or anybody out there, that hasn't felt stomach cramps and burned and been in pain. So
Dustin.
What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get to the point is, you have to go through that in order to be the 3rd ranking in the world, and you have to go through that in order to be the 7th ranked in the world / first woman ranked in the world. And that's who we have on the show today, guys. We do have ended the season. Michael, congratulations. You did end with 3rd in the world. And I want to just say congratulations really to you. That is amazing. For someone coming in the pepper community within the last year and hitting it ground hardcore and hitting it, you really came up and you showed up and you improved. And honestly, man, I look up to you, and I've been doing this for almost 4 years now.
So full disclaimer, 31 days of Burnathon. The only time I threw up was the LSD challenge. So we're big advocates.
Well, one time the Trouble Bubble Gauntlet, was that during?
That was before.
Okay, never mind.
That's
Then
a
that's
different
true. True.
So 31 days, the LSD. I'm a huge advocate of keeping it down. Actually, people ask us, well, what does Never Better Club mean? And Never Better Club really is, when you're done burning, it hurts. You got cramps and everything, but if you push through, you're really never better for it. So we're all about stomach tolerance. That's how I think you really level up in this arena here. Is you really got to build stomach tolerance. So 31 days, LSD is the only thing that got me. I even guzzled this extract here, and I kept it down. So we big fans of keeping it down.
I'm a fan too, but you notice I'm not talking because there are days where I have stuff to do, and I'm like, I know than this. But for the majority of things, I do agree with Michael. I try to keep everything down too, especially when you see me eating peppers, multiple peppers and stuff. I would never throw that up because it's healthy for you. But I have my limits with multiples thereof, like the
yeah. Like when I did the, I've done a bunch of challenges and not thrown up, but there've been a few that you really can't. Your body won't let you. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I
know
know
LSD is one that it just it wrecked me. It wrecked me so drastically. I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, I get it.
Well,
it was horrible.
It's like doing a pepper eating competition. You're most 99% of the time you're going to have to boot. But there are situations. So I think about, I did the first time I took the 6 hot ball record, I did 6 tubes of 6 hot balls. I kept that down. I cramped a little bit, and I typically process things really quickly. So within the first hour, I'm going to know how bad the cramps are going to be, but I kept it down. When I did 12 tubes, I did not keep that down. You can't always keep it down.
Your body won't let you.
I mean, dude, your body has limits, man. There are limits to the human body.
Yeah, there are.
So
but
everyone knows that.
The vast majority of the time, if you can keep it down, you can build your tolerance. And when it comes to these pepper eating competitions, that's where it really matters. When you're on stage for an hour eating 50 super hots, you need stomach tolerance. So
you're absolutely correct on that.
We talk about this on our channel all the time. We're big advocates of the no boot crew. Keep it down, work through it, and build your stomach tolerance.
Well, my nickname in the chili community is Goop Boot, so I'm kind of the opposite of you.
Michael's gonna try something soon, and this is how crazy he is. I think he's crazy for it. He wants to do either one or multiple killer queens and keep them down.
I did 2 Killer Queen 2s last week, and I kept it down for about 4 minutes. For about 8 minutes total, really.
Yeah.
I kept it down for the allotted time.
I don't know.
So the first time I did
just because, and you know what? That's just because, and I'm sure other people can attest to this. Sometimes that your body just rejects it.
You can't. Sometimes you just can't help.
You can't help it.
Michael, you should do the guillotine challenge.
Your body for even the afterburn sometimes is push the body to the limit. For some people, not to try to not throw up even during the afterburn is a lot for some people. Look how extreme some of these challenges are that we're doing at this level of field eating. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm afraid to do them again, because I think there's something challenging. If you do throw up or you are sick, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna cramp.
Yeah, so adding on to me doing the 2 Killer Queen 2s last week, I threw them up, but I was on the bathroom floor for about 4 hours.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter. It's the extract really just attaches to. So
I've done a lot of Killer Queen 1s and thrown them up and got 0 cramps from any of them. And I hear everybody always say they throw up and get cramps, and
I've never but I don't have a lot of experience.
See the chupa chug. I didn't throw.
Well, I got cramps the other night
Both
from.
times I did it. I did it twice.
Oh, you got was that the X2? Yeah,
I got a lot of them, dude.
How many do we have?
I don't know. Right here, I've got 2 of them.
That looks like
I have 4.
video game Diablo
Yeah, it does.
times 2.
Anyways, this guy right here, if you haven't done it already, good luck not getting cramps. I don't care how much.
What is that?
This is pure insanity.
Yeah. So with the Pure Insanity Society, I've known the company, the Knox Gammelstads, and I've known the company. I've done a Draugr a couple years ago, but here's the thing: when it comes to their chocolates, they're hot.
They're killer. They're absolutely killer.
They're hot, like really, really hot. And I gotta be honest, even to this day,
You can smell
I'm
it.
scared of them.
Yeah, you should be. I'm the reason why I have not. There's 2 reasons why I want to do this. I want to do this very soon. I look at Matt. Look at Matt down there. He's commenting. He's like my biggest fan when it comes to me being the first woman to ever do X2 because no woman's ever done it. And I have attempted now twice, seriously, to do it. And both times one time I tapped out and the other time I failed. So I gotta just push myself to do it. It's like a hell of a challenge. The hardest thing I've ever done, that challenge is.
Well, I hope to see you do it, conquer it, become the first woman on the Wall of Flame. I think it'll be an awesome thing to see.
Yeah, thanks.
So let me get into this real quick. Here's my next question. You guys got pets? How many pets you got?
3.
3. What you got?
We have Samson. He is my Persian cat. And then we have Michael's barn cat that lives upstairs. His name's Tallulah. And which is your daughter's name, isn't it? I know. I heard that the other day. Yeah.
You got a cat with the same name as my daughter?
Yeah. Her name is Lulu. That's
We
what
call her Lulu.
I call my daughter Lula.
Yeah, cute. And then we have
Very large dog.
Vivi, our standard poodle. She is huge and all over the place, and that's why she's not in here right now. She's like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
So,
Pepper Bay has a dog that's the same name as my dad.
Alan,
Every time
Yeah.
it's Alan, I'm like, wait, what?
my little Petey Wiener.
All right. Another question goes for both of you. You guys are avid bicyclists. I see you guys like to get on a bicycle and ride around. Mostly Alexandria. I see that you've done some accomplishments on a bicycle. You want to get in and talk a little bit about that?
we can. Oh, pup, how cute.
Alan.
We don't have time for cycling right now. Cycling is something that you cannot do with kids unless you have a full-time nanny or something.
Yeah.
Because it's like all consuming for your life. Like you have to wake up and devote your entire day to it basically. But Michael and I still are cyclists at heart. I guess it's like somebody who says they're a chili head, they're just not eating super hot stuff right now. So we have done a lot of cycling. Michael cycled before he met me, so he's the true cyclist actually between the two of us. When I in my time,
Endurance
cycling, yeah,
I'm all about endurance.
Yeah, so when I got into it, I lived in Orlando, and we were doing like minimum 20-mile rides a day, even when it was pouring rain outside or too hot, or it was inclement. There was inclement weather during the week. Yeah, I'd wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym and cycle on a bike 20 miles as fast as I could. And we were just pushing hard to like really, really train for these super long rides. And Michael and I in the Florida heat would cycle 60, 80, 100 miles and do these insane endurance rides together on the weekends where we got up, we packed as many, granola bar or Cliff Bars as you can shove in the back of your bike. And we were not like tootling along like easy. It was like hardcore road cycling that we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the times in my life where I've realized that I have good mental fortitude for, it helps me in the chili eating world too.
A lot of parallels.
There's a ton of
Yeah, knowing how to break past that wall for sure.
Because when you
in general,
when you have cycled 50 miles straight down a trail, you have to turn around and you have to say time to go back, and you have to do the same thing all over again. And it's do or die. You can't just like what are you gonna do? Walk or take a break? No, it's like you got to get home as fast. And I remember those are some brutal days. But yeah, the like you said, the mental fortitude is like it's a lot of parallel.
So what I'm getting from all that, just bringing it up, and because when I invite people on the show, I like to, not much. Don't worry, I'm not like a stalker, but I do like to go and look at things and just what can I ask them about?
What, a little research.
Yeah, a little research. It's what good interviewers should do when they have guests on the show and they want people to know a little bit more about them. So real quick, we're gonna start winding this thing up. There's just a bunch of random hot shot questions that we usually ask our guests at the end of the interview. Number one, Michael, favorite chili pepper? Go.
Just Reaper. I love Reapers. I know a lot of people probably don't like the taste of Reapers, but I actually do. We eat a lot of Elijah's Extreme hot sauce. It's very Reaper forward, and for whatever reason, I like that kind of funky taste.
Alex, favorite pepper?
Yeah, it's funny. I think I've got the right name too, and I think Pepper Bay would be able to correct me. Brandon, did you compete with me in the belt match? I'm sorry, I get people confused, like what match they were in.
Yeah, me too. No, I was in the big match. Yeah.
No, you were in the big match. That was me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first pepper we ate was it like Orion pepper? Do you remember?
It was. I thought it was a purple UFO or something.
It was whatever that was. I thought if it was a purple UFO or an Orion pepper, I can't remember which one.
Oh yeah, Orion pepper. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like 300 Scoville, 300,000 on the Scoville scale.
If it's about 300,000, I remember eating that pepper and I was like, this is like my favorite pepper I've ever eaten. So I think it's that one. That's what I stick with.
Dude, a lot of those peppers were delicious. I'm not gonna. Maybe that's why I made it so far this last time. But every single one of those peppers were like to the max, absolutely delicious, like produce wise.
Yeah, the first pepper, that first one, that Orion pepper, I ate it and I was like, this is gonna be fun. This is great. Until it was. But that was
Michael and Goo.
Favorite.
So Michael,
we had a California something. It was a peach color. Do you remember that one? I forget what it was. A California something peach pod.
Oh yeah.
It was so disgusting. So disgusting. That's what got me. I was
really?
like,
wow.
I started to gag and I was like, oh shit.
They all started to kind of taste the same to me, to be honest with you.
I agree with Michael, man. After a while, they just kind of all start tasting the same.
Yeah.
Not that one to me, man. I got it and I was just like, oh my god, this is disgusting.
Maybe a little bit of citrus on one, but just as gross.
If you watch the competition, it's towards the end of my run. I turned around and I was like, shit. I'm like trying to keep it down. I was like, that is disgusting. And then I got like a seed in my throat and I coughed a couple times. I was like, oh god.
Oh man.
And I think I ate like one or two more peppers after that. And I was just like, I'm done.
That just means you have more of a palate than the rest of us. I think my palate is done,
Michael probably had an endorphin rush at that point. He was like, wee.
Wee.
Yeah, there's only been a couple of times where I've pushed my boundaries like that and gone totally crazy with it,
Okay, real quick, Alexandria, favorite challenge you've ever done to date?
Chupacabra chug.
No, that's definitely not it. I didn't want to get into it.
I will. I will.
I just did one last night.
The Chupacabra chug because I know it's some harsh territory to go into without.
It's fine. It's like a fond place. There's a fond place in my heart for it. My favorite challenge I've ever done, probably. Because I feel like there's different worlds with the different challenge communities.
Doesn't have to be League of Fire. It could be anything you've ever done, but it's a challenge, and you're like, that was fun.
My answer is a two-parter, so maybe you give a two-parter.
Michael, you might be thinking that okay, I gotta say this one because I respect it so much, and I have not completed it, or I have not defeated it yet. So, or completed.
Damn.
I'm obsessed. I think about this all day. I pace around my house.
She does.
Like walking. Michael will be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm thinking about X2."
She's not okay.
And I'm not okay. No, I think about that all the time.
I respect that. So your favorite challenge is your arch nemesis.
It is, and when I defeat it, it'll probably still be my favorite challenge because I respect anyone who's completed that challenge so much more than they even realize. Because
how many peppers are in that again, Alex?
64.
64 Carolina Reapers.
Super hot. So I think there's like
okay.
30-something ghosts and 30-something reapers.
64. So yeah, 64. That's about the same amount of peppers that were in the cat bar, right?
Is it?
Oh,
no.
I
Well, come on.
That's what,
no,
that's what Jason.
No, I think he's right. Yeah, it's like 40 something.
No, I did the cat bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I barely cramped up the cat bar.
I did. It's not the same. You guys have no idea.
These two things are not the same.
If I could like share it with you, I would, and I really mean that.
I feel that. Like
no,
you,
day,
I know
you
day, know what you're talking about because when you talk about the roulette, or not the roulette, but the LSD challenge, I know you know what I'm talking about.
No, it's that kind of territory.
Yeah, that.
But other than that, I did want to say
about that LSD.
I love the Draugr. I love the Draugr. I've done that many times. Well, maybe like 4 now. And I got to do a League of Fire one. I love this one. And I'm going to do this again soon, you guys. I think this is delicious. This is the tuba.
I just did that the
other day.
I watched it. I watched it with Johnny.
With Johnny. Yeah, I was half awake when Michael was playing that. But
you got one over here. I don't want to do it though.
No, Brandon, you're freaking out because you think it's gonna be like the Tuba Terror 1, and it's not.
No capsaicin crystals.
Hey, I have
good. Tier 1 is scarred.
Number 1 was easy.
I tried it twice, the Tuba Terror 1, and failed both times.
Brandon, when did you buy yours?
Just recently. I got it gifted to me.
March. Oh, March is not bad. Sundance, here he is. He told me that if you do these, the recently produced ones, Sundance has confirmed they have been triple coated. So it's way hotter. So eat your old ones and enjoy it.
No, I'm telling you, dude, Brandon, I just did the one where I got the same batch you got.
Yeah.
And I just did it. Go watch my video, bro. I breezed right through it. But
all right. I mean,
it's hot.
New season. I'm having some freaking issues. I think I have like a ulcer.
All right, let's move over to Michael. Michael, same question, buddy. What was your favorite challenge you've ever done to date?
So it's kind of a 2-part because it's kind of loaded, right? Has done a lot of challenges, but I'd say my favorite individual challenge is the 6 hot balls. I just love that challenge, and of course I've done it enough at this point that it's still my favorite challenge. And I always put it out there. I welcome anyone to try to go after breaking the record of 12 tubes because I look forward to doing it again. So. But my favorite experience was I had been looking for a challenge to really do like a multi-hour endurance challenge. So I'd say my favorite experience was the 4 hours of Draugr. That was probably,
we love Draugr.
To me, like one of my favorite memories this year was sitting there for 4 hours doing Draugrs nonstop. So I really enjoyed that, and that was definitely a highlight. So I like long endurance type challenges. So
yeah.
We'll do it again. Maybe one.
Oh my goodness! Dude.
I'm telling you, we have challenges.
I'm gonna have to get with you, and maybe we can work out a deal on the side so I can try one of those Draugrs.
Yeah.
I've never tried. I'd like to try that too. Maybe that.
Yeah, I've tried a Draugr, but I've had one of the original Draugrs like 3 years ago, and it was delicious. But I think they put some more oomph into them, and I think they're a little hotter.
Yeah, the one I did
really
the
good.
4 hours was the 2022. So they came out with a new one in 2023. We'll be ordering that as well. But yeah, I definitely I'm a big fan of any multi-hour endurance challenge. That's why I'm here. I love endurance.
I just like the looks of them,
Yeah, they are really pretty.
They look pretty, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. The aesthetic.
You guys, if you guys want, I believe the company. I always butcher, but it's Knox Gammelstad.
Gammelstads, yeah.
Yeah, Knox Gammelstads. It's definitely a sweet. What is it? Swedish?
Yeah.
Swedish company. Man, I'm nailing it tonight. Swedish
You are.
company. The lady is absolutely, genuinely the best, awesome
We
lady
should
in the whole world.
get together and do an order, Zach,
Yeah,
for Friday
so
Night
please
Fire and
go
all
check
of
that
us.
out, guys. Check out the candy that they produce over there. They're also
Yeah.
the makers of the Pure Insanity challenges. So
Yeah.
all right, so we're moving into about 40 minutes in. We got 20 minutes left. Well, now we're wrapping up the interview. We get to know a little bit more about you, and that's awesome. But now it's your turn to kind of turn around and give us like a shameless shout out of any company or anything that you guys have coming up that you would like to talk about. Now would be the time to talk about anything, any company, any friend, any festivals coming up, what you guys got planned. The floor is yours.
All right. For me, the first thing I want to say is thank you so much to League of Fire, Shahina, Paul, Matt, everyone behind the scenes, because they are the reason why Michael and I are here. And we have been supported so genuinely by them. And Shahina has been so kind to me since day one. I think that they are just genuinely all wonderful people. I am so thankful to know them. And I am that I've been given all the opportunities that I have been given because of them, including competing in the actual America's belt match. That was probably one of the highlights of my year, and I was so thankful to share that stage with all the other incredible chili heads up there, to just get to meet everyone in California. But I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart to League of Fire, and I'm thankful for them creating this community for all of us so we can share in this experience together. We wouldn't be chatting here without them, I don't think. They're the reason why. Yeah. So I'm thankful for them, and that's my plug and shout out. And thank you to Sundance and Matt from Casually Roasting. Both of them are super supportive of us. They're always around when we're here.
Absolutely. You guys
always casually supporting.
Yeah, no, for real. You guys are always together and stuff, and you guys when you guys get together, you can see the bond that's there with you guys. So, absolutely, shout out to everybody she mentioned. Fun. What else? What you got coming up, guys? Anything in the future, short future coming up that we can know about?
Yes. So in July, we went to Chicago, and I tried my hand at speed eating the most Reapers in 60 seconds. While I didn't take the world record, I did beat everyone there at the event, which is fun. I have been practicing my speed, and we will be in Tennessee in November, and I'm going to have a go at it again. So I'm quite excited about that. I think statistically speaking, peppers are typically larger, further on in the year. So I think it's just going to be a better kind of situation. So I'm excited for that. And then in general, we do have some battle series that we're going to be looking forward to. One of the first ones that we're going to put on, and we got to find some people that are interested in doing this, is kind of part speed, part endurance.
Yes, we have to find some people. Is there anyone interested?
Do 3 speed blocks, and who person that wins is the best, the average of 3. But you got to sit there and do your 4-minute afterburn after your speed blocks. You got to do it 3 times. So it's both speed and endurance, and it's brutally difficult.
Yeah, we're going to do it for many different types of challenges.
I'm down.
Sounds fun.
You can mark me down for that speed block one, man. I'm down. I'll do 3 of those.
We'll be talking to Jason about that. But yeah, we'll mark you down then, Goo, because it's
that sounds like something Zach would be into.
Yeah, honestly,
he's a speed eater, man.
My best time was 28 seconds.
Pretty good, man.
It was 27. It's 28.
27. You're right. 27 seconds. 27 seconds, which is only 3 seconds slower, man. I think if I could just find a way.
I think doing 3 of them back to back, there's a chance, right?
Yeah.
So I really hope that someone breaks the world record on that battle series.
So cool.
Event, so.
And so look at that. Jason Pettibone, who runs late for work, this delicious challenge. He says he'll have a discount for this event.
Jason Pettibone. He's awesome, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely get with Jason Pettibone. But yeah, keep me in mind, man, for that. That sounds amazing. I wouldn't mind. I love the taste of it. The taste is delicious. The heat is perfect. It's not anything overwhelming. Nothing I can't do 3 times.
So yeah, we have some more battle series in general that we're looking forward to, and that's coming down the deck here. So.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My, I'm a good dad, so I monitor my daughter. I monitor who calls my daughter at all times. So if you see me back out of there, it's because someone's calling my daughter, and I have to see. I got to see who's calling her.
Where's the shotgun?
It must be my son and Riley, huh?
Yeah, there's just all of our kids here talk, so it's usually their kids. It's not your son. It's another. I don't know. It's no big deal. It's good if I pop out for a second.
Some 28-year-old dude. It's fine, bro.
Okay, so we got about 14 minutes left of this stream tonight, guys. Here's my idea that I had, and casually, oh my god, I almost called you casually roasting. You're not casually roasting because we don't have an episode for him yet, but that'll be coming up soon. Never Better Club. You're more than welcome to join us during this burn, but as always, and we tell all of our guests, you don't have to, don't feel obligated to join us in a burn. Tonight, we are going to be doing the Pocky One Chip Challenge of 2023. Midge, do you have any chips?
Nope, I gave them away in a raffle that I did.
Hey, so Never Better Club, is this your first point for this new season?
It will be, yeah.
Yes.
Same for me.
Unfortunately,
I'm already at 6 points.
Unfortunately, Pepper Bay is first in the world right now with 6 points.
Wow.
Yep.
We do have
It'll be the only time this year. It's okay.
But it's real. Doesn't matter. You got it.
Just keep going, bro.
All right, so what we're going to be doing, guys, is this is the idea that I had as we eat this.
You're talking to me.
Continue to talk, obviously, and just hang out. We're going to eat it, and we're going to get everybody's initial opinion on how it tastes. We're going to get initial opinion on how it tastes. I mean, I already know that Never Better Club has already had many of these. Most recently, Alex, I think you ate 7 of them in a row.
Yeah, most recently.
Michael, how many did you do in a row?
I just did 2.
Okay. All right.
I wanted to see how my stomach honestly would deal with it.
I did 8 before that though, so I've done 8. I've done 1, 8,
total.
and 7. Yeah.
I did. Okay, so I just want to relate to that. I did do 8 of the 2021, I believe, way back in the day. That's the most one chips I've ever done. I'll never do it again.
I'm right there with you. I don't know if I will either. I might do a few of the next generations. But
Yeah,
we'll
it
see.
actually it's called a one chip challenge for a reason.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a one chip.
It doesn't taste that good. Classic.
Tastes awful.
It doesn't taste that
So
good.
anyways, I want to give a real quick
Racist chip.
story before we divulge into this one chip challenge. First of all, Brandon has not done this yet.
Nope.
Pepper Bay has not done
this
this
year.
yet. And officially on camera, I have not done this yet because here's a funny story. I always, for the past couple of years, I like to be one of the first people on the internet to have the one chip challenge. So I go searching for that chip. And I found one like a week before its official release. And I had to pay a little extra for this thing. So I paid a little extra for this chip. And the chip got here like 4 days before the official release. And I was like, hell yeah.
eBay style.
I sat here with my new chip. The box actually is right here. But anyway, I sat here with my new chip and I put my phone up just like this to record myself. And I was like, I should turn it around so I can get 4K and it looks so much better. So I turned my phone around and I couldn't really see the screen. So I was like looking behind and I was like, okay. And I thought I pushed record. I was like, okay. I sat back and I was like, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Texas Hotspot. And for 15 minutes, I sat there talking to my phone, reviewing the one chip challenge, and my phone was not recording.
No, it sucks.
So I have had one of these already, but I can't prove it.
So he says.
So now he's with his homies. Sent me one. Sent Pepper Bay one.
Yeah, so I sent one to Brandon. I made sure Brandon got one. Mitch, I'm sorry
Thank
we couldn't
you,
get
homie.
you one, buddy. I feel bad for Mitchie. Usually we get Mitchie to join us. I feel bad for him. So what we're gonna do?
I don't feel bad. I don't like the one chip, so I'm happy I didn't find one.
All right, so we're gonna do something fun with this year, and I think Never Better Club agreed to join in. It's gonna be a fun little next 10 minutes of the stream while we hang out. We're all gonna eat the chip at the same time. So go ahead. You can go ahead and open up your chip, and we're all gonna eat the chip at the same time. Now, for the remainder of the show, we're gonna have a competition between everybody of who can have the least bit of reaction to this chip.
Oh, yeah.
The least bit. I'm talking Stone Cold Clint Eastwood look.
It's not my personality. I'm gonna lose.
I mean, you could.
We're talking Pepper Bay taking on the cow look.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say laughing will get you disqualified because laughing won't get you disqualified if you're having fun. But if you're red and you're hot and sweaty and you're teary and you're
I'm probably gonna be the first one to break because I'm kind of a weenie.
Okay.
So basically, if you have a reaction and it's obvious that you're reacting to this one chip, we're gonna safely assume that you're not the winner of this one chip challenge reaction.
We have to say
It smells so bad. Ugh.
You want to say for all of us, Alexander?
Hey, I've done this before. I'll say the disclaimer, and we should say our names in order.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Please, Alex, help us out. Go ahead.
Alexandria Tursek.
Michael Morgan.
Zachary
Brandon Collins.
Nope. Zachary
Brandon Collins.
Chris Pepper Bay Fisher.
There you go.
I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, have read and understood the Hot Sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstance be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question.
All right.
I agree.
All
right, guys, hold up your chip to the camera for a second if you can, just to show our guests what these chips are looking like this year.
Yeah. Mine's got powder on it too, bro.
I wish everybody here the best of luck. Mine is coated in POW.
Yeah, it looks like yours is double dip, bro.
Yeah,
the goose is fake. It's a different chip.
No, it's not. I just double dipped.
Don't double dip the chip, George.
All right. So we're going to go eat this chip. We got about 7 minutes left of the stream. We'll chill for 7 minutes. Just talk and chill. No reaction. Ready, guys?
No reaction.
3, 2, 1. No reaction.
Dude had a reaction already.
Yum. It's not hot. I thought that was pretty good, actually. Ooh. No, that's hot as hell. Shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah. Look at Brandon.
No reaction.
Uh-huh.
Hey, afterwards, we should all give it a heat rating, like legit.
Yeah. How's it taste, Michael? What do you think of that? The taste of that?
I think it tastes good.
I think one's not bad.
Pepper Bay, what do you think of the taste of that?
If I bought that, I'd slap the person in the mouth whoever sold that to me. That does not taste good. That's yucky.
Brandon, what do you think of the taste of that?
Gross. It's better than last year's, though.
Alex,
say that.
You don't like it? I'm safe to assume you don't like it.
Oh, I mean, it's all right.
I've had better.
I've had better. No,
That's what she said.
yeah, it is what she said. I feel like the one last year was really gross because of the blue dye, but it just like physically grossed me out because I thought of how much food coloring. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I don't think about the taste too much when I eat it. I just kind of try to get it down.
It's a hot chip,
It's a
though.
little warm. It's a little warm.
I will give it up to Pocky. Pocky every year does surprise me with the level of heat on their chip.
Me too. Every year, I'm like, man, that's actually pretty hot.
Pretty good chip. Last time I ate the one that came in the mail, I had a stomach cramp for like a good
You
hour.
ate the one that came in the mail, right?
Yeah. I had a stomach cramp for like an hour. This one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine.
Look at that bottom one.
Yeah,
Seek
just my
medical
mouth is
assistance.
hot.
Yeah. We eat stuff that clearly says seek medical assistance if you start feeling a little woozy.
The place where I'm burning the most is just the outside, like where the powder touched the outside of the lips.
I'm burning the most. Probably on the lips. You're right.
It's got me a little on the tongue.
Maybe the roof of my mouth too, a little bit.
It's a good chip. I do appreciate
Yeah,
Pocky
right here,
for
right
getting,
here.
covered in pow.
I like us all with the no reaction thing going on now.
Not me. I'm a little reacting, I think.
Yeah,
We're
I think
just like,
Brandon's been reacting for a good minute now. I had a couple reactions. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hot fucking chip.
hot.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a TVMA show. We can say fucking shit and cock and dick, but we try not to. But when we do, we like to show you this isn't for mature audiences, so we do apologize. Obviously, you shouldn't even be doing the stuff we're doing on here, so do not attempt this at home unless you're a chili head or know what you're doing.
You know what's interesting is I feel like my
Try
face
it.
is not going
Maybe
away
we can do it.
right now. Like it's kind of like stabilized and it's just
Oh, it's definitely a lingerer. It
Yeah,
lingers.
it's not going away.
Well, I gotta be honest with you guys. Just like Uncle Bolkow, man, all my reactions are fake. I don't feel anything.
Uncle Volcow.
These are all it's all clickbait. It's all clickbait for me. I don't feel a damn thing.
Oh,
Right, he just likes to eat potato salad on the bathroom floor for no reason.
Guys,
Yeah, guys.
slayed the
I'd say
Poppy
it's safe to say-
2023 One Chip Challenge.
I'd say it's safe to say that everybody here has slayed the one chip challenge. We're coming up on the last 2 minutes of our stream, so as always, I want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that joined us here tonight. I actually want to do our giveaway. I had this idea earlier, and I want to do our giveaway. We do a giveaway. We try to do a giveaway every episode. Today, I'm actually going to be doing the giveaway to our guest because I want to see him do it. I'm going to give Michael and Alexandria the Goots Ice Cream Challenge.
Hey, that's
thanks,
awesome.
Zach.
I actually want to see him do it. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get that
Awesome.
out. I'll get what you guys get your address. We'll get that out in the mail to you. I can't wait to see you guys take this on. Pepper Bay, you got something in the mail today, didn't you?
I sure did. I can't wait to take this on. I think I'm gonna go with vanilla bean.
Yeah, be careful
Good
of the ice
choice.
cream you do get. Midge got chocolate and then put
That's
this is
double chocolate?
You
That's a
don't
little
want too
crazy.
much chocolate. But
Yeah, no.
as always, guys, I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming along. Never Better Club, I really appreciate you guys coming along and hanging
Thank
out with us
you.
this
Yeah,
hour.
thanks for having us.
We got to know a little bit more about them, guys. Go check them out. Subscribe to their channels. Follow them on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Do you guys do Instagram?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big-
And
we'll do lots
Instagram.
of
All,
Instagram, yeah.
all of the above. So make sure you guys go check them out. You guys are probably already checking them out. As always, we love you guys here at the Texas Hot Spot. We do get spicy every Friday. Come check us out. Same place, same time, same YouTube channel. What do we got planned next week? Do we have anything going? I don't think we planned anything out. Usually if we do, I'll tell you at this point, but I don't think we planned anything out for next week.
Sorry, Jeff, the fireman in the back shots. We didn't have time.
Oh,
we
yeah,
didn't
we
have
did
time
have
for you,
Jeff down
Jeff.
there, and also I see Brian Ames was down there too, and we couldn't get him in. Didn't have time for
Oh,
you.
Brian.
I apologize. So I see you down there, Brian. You've been waving for 20 minutes. We ain't got time for you, bud. We're gonna have to get you on next week. All right, guys. Next week we'll catch you on
Who won?
Oh,